Welcome to round one. Let's do this. Right. Yes, I would like to play first. And yes, this hand is very acceptable. Let's keep it. I'm gonna make a puzzle knot on turn two. Then Torch Gauntlet will likely come down. Let's see. Ooh, Skyskiff. I think I like this better actually. Let's make a Skyskiff. The next turn we can make a puzzle knot and activate the Skyskiff and crew it and attack him for 2. Hopefully he doesn't have an impeccable timing. But if it does, oh well. Guess it happens. Alright. Attack for 2. He apparently does not have it. There we go. It's nice to have a Skyskiff on turn 2 because, you know, starting attacking for 2 on turn in the air on turn 3 is fine. He played a pretty good card himself there. I guess what I'm gonna do here is I'm gonna play a Torch Gauntlet and hit him for 4 in the air. Right? Suppose so. Hopefully he doesn't have a creature to crew the freighter, although that is probably asking too much. Let's bash him for 4. Sadly, the equipment will fall off at the end of turn when my Skyskiff returns to being a lowly, uncrewed vehicle. Ooh, he has a fleet wheel cruiser too. Man, I guess my eliminated competition won't be that hard against him, will it? Probably not. Alright, well, I'm drawing a number of lands that's a bit over what I wanted to here. And that's fine. Let's this time equip here. Let's screw and attack him for 5. Man, I hope he doesn't have any other creatures here. If he doesn't have a creature, he's gonna be in deep trouble. Oh, but of course he does. Of course he does. Right, so he's gonna crew. Alright, luckily he cannot crew both of his vehicles, so I'm not gonna take a million damage here. I think he's just gonna crew the cruiser and attack me for 5, down a 10. Meaning that I'm probably dead next turn. Jeez, that's gross. Alright, patrol is, well, not the actual best, but let's play the patrol. I guess we can activate the Skyskiff here. Next turn we can eliminate the competition and grow this guy at the same time, right? Wait a second, let me think this through. I'm at 10. If I attack him in the air for 4 now, he's going to go now to 5, meaning that he could very much be dead next turn. I'd have two creatures up to block his guys. Yeah, I actually feel kind of good about it. I mean, it could go wrong, but let's tap. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna equip this with the Skyskiff, then re-equip it to the servo after we attack him for 4. Like I keep saying and saying, this is such an aggressive format. I mean, look at this game here. It's ridiculously fast. Let's equip here and say go. So if he attacks, we can block and grow our guy in order to just kill him next turn. Hopefully he doesn't have anything preposterously large or any sort of removal spell. Alright, that thing is Ooh, that thing is actually super annoying. So I'm thinking now, yeah, he will actually go ahead and activate both here and attack me for with this, and this probably. But he can't, right? Because if he does that, he's dead. So, I mean, if he has a combat trick here, then I am dead. So what do I do? I'm taking 10 here. So if he has some sort of removal spell, I'm dead. A build to last, I'm dead. Right. I guess I will do this then. Here and here. If he doesn't have anything, then I guess I win. But I'm thinking he should have a build to last here. He wouldn't have attacked with everything otherwise. Let's see what happens. If he doesn't have anything, then he's just dead. But if he does have a 2 mana creature, then I guess this is gonna be problematic for me. I need to draw into something cheap. A cheap. All right. So he just miscounted, right? I would need to draw into something cheap to then sacrifice and remove his creature, grow this guy. You know, something cheap to play, crew this thing, sacrifice for this, and yeah. Let's see what we would draw. Yeah, we would draw planes. Man, we drew a lot of planes this game. A whole lot of planes. Luckily, our draw was aggressive enough that we managed to to get there. Build to last. I took out the build to last because I already have two combat tricks in the form of two inspired charges, and I need creatures. Yeah, I think I'm gonna leave things as is. Don't mind rot against him. I certainly don't wanna live fast against him. I could maybe take out something like a Fortuitous Find to bring in a build to last, and that's because this is not gonna be a grindy matchup. It's gonna be an aggro matchup, and yeah, come to think of it, I think this is fine. I mean, Fortuitous Find is a fine card, but given what we saw there, I don't think we're gonna be able to really take advantage of late game cards such as this one. So let's bring in a build to last. Could also bring in something like a Herald of the Fair, because Herald of the Fair actually blocks pretty well. Yeah, you know what? I think I'm gonna do that. It blocks pretty well his his vehicles. Although I guess it does not really block the Renegade Freighter that well. Maybe, you know what? I think I'm gonna bring in a Pressure Point. Pressure Point is great against vehicles. They tap a creature to crew a vehicle. You then tap the vehicle and draw a card. It's a huge tempo swing, and this matchup I feel is gonna be all about the tempo. All about racing, right? All right, well, this is not the best hand, but I don't think I can justify mulling it. I mean, this thing on turn one can be a pretty big game, especially backed up by a removal spell. So let's go ahead and keep. Hopefully he doesn't have a very fast draw. Ooh, Torch Gauntlet in the, with Night Market Lookout is going to be interesting to say the least. Alright, let's hope he does not have a turn 2 play here. Because if he doesn't, then I think he might be in trouble. Alright, he does. It's a pretty good one too. But yeah, I'm not about to allow him to crew his vehicles with this guy, so let's just go ahead and kill it. We're even gonna have one surplus energy here to, for the future, if we draw into our second Diang, we can then kill a creature with toughness 3. Alright. Alright. So, well, this plus puzzle art is going to be fine. I'm just going to attack with the lookout, see if he has something to say about that. Maybe he brought in a make obsolete. Hope not, because I'm certainly playing a puzzle art right now. Right, has 4 mana. If he doesn't have anything to play here, well, it's hard to say that he's in trouble because my draw isn't actually that aggressive. All right. Will he make a servo? He did. Sure. All right, Nymph Bridge Patrol is actually pretty nice. So let's. Oh, it's when. Oh, it's another creature. So returning the puzzle out here won't put a counter there, which is sad, but well. What should we do? Alright, he will not block. So yeah, do I return something like this in order to... Yeah, nah, I think I'm just gonna go ahead and return the puzzle knot anyway. Because this way, like, if we draw into something like a inspired charge, then it's gonna be that's gonna be a big game. Yes, and I'm gonna return the puzzle knot. I mean, inspired charge would be just perfect here. Alright, so not that perfect right now, since he's making his own several tokens there. Alright, Inspired Charge. Inspired Charge is actually pretty gross, isn't it? But I'm not gonna play it now. I think what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna I could just play a Torch Gauntlet, equip on here and attack and see what he does. But I think I'm gonna set up a big turn, meaning that I'll just play a Puzzle Knot, I'm gonna sack it at the end of his turn, and during my turn I'm gonna attack with everything and then Inspire Charge. Seems fine. Sadly, now he has a 3 toughness creature I can't really attack with anything. Another option here would be to just play the Torch Gauntlet and equip to a servo and attack with that servo. See if he trades. He probably wouldn't. Ooh, a Marionette Man. Man, that's preposterously good, actually. Jeez, that's gonna be tough to beat, isn't it? I mean, I guess if I did have a make obsolete here, that would be awesome. Alright, so I guess I should start my shenanigans here. Let's play a Torch Gauntlet, and we should equip it to a servo or an aviary mechanic. I guess an aviary mechanic, just because this way he'll be kind of forced to block with 2 servos, and him losing servos is actually fine to me. Of course, he's gonna get making me lose life thanks to his Marionette Master. But then I get a counter, and I get 2 of his creatures out. It's gonna be fine, I think. Oh, he's just gonna block there. Alright, I think at this point he's actually fearing an Inspired Charge. He wants to play accordingly. Well, I don't blame him, to be perfectly honest. I guess this is gonna be a grindy match after all, right? If we're both starting with a lot of servo tokens, then Pan Harmonica. It's not a card that I like a lot. I mean, he obviously will be able to make a lot more tokens here. Alright, that's not that nice. I could attack with everything here, couldn't I guess I could. He would have to, like, he would probably block here, and then block. Would he block with his Marionette Master? I'm not sure. I guess I should do it. I guess I just attack with everything. I mean, he'll obviously see the writing on the wall here, but I really don't want to let this thing develop into since I'm drawing lands, into a board in which he has, a lot more creatures than I do. And, he could always think I have something else, not the Inspired Charge. So let's hope he doesn't block well here. No blockers. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Yes, he's just dead then. All right, there we go. Well, I didn't really understand why he didn't block. He obviously should have at least blocked with a few servos. He was, yeah, I guess he was actually fearing the build to last, right? Which is why he didn't really block with this thing or this thing. But either way, he should have blocked with something. Well, not complaining. See you round 2.